What's going on, guys? All Up Blitzel back with some more Crown Zenith content. Today we have Vikavolt Regieleki with Radiant Eternatus. Vikavolt Regieleki was one of the most hyped decks after Silver Tempest, but kind of fell flat. It was then overshadowed by Vikavolt Aerodactyl, which had several strong showings, including winning the San Diego Regional Championships. Radiant Eternatus provides a much-needed consistency boost, meaning you need to play a much thinner line of Regielekis, and you can get them out a lot easier. Regieleki's powerful transistor ability makes your electric Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage. So it makes our paralyzing bolt do up to 110 damage. So we can two-shot Vs, which is pretty good. This is like your usual Vikavolt list. I just basically took out the Aerodactyls, Radiant Greninja, and put in Regieleki and Eternatus. That's pretty much all I did. So after this, there's going to be quite a few battles, so please consider subscribing and liking the video. I have several other Crown Zenith decks on the playlist, so if you missed any, definitely go back and watch any of those. I want to thank you guys for all the support I've received. It's really tremendous. Like, I gained 10 subscribers yesterday. Like, that's just ridiculous. You guys are the best. And the list will be in the description below if you want to copy it down. And yeah, enjoy the battles. Alright, getting into the games here. Get to call the coin. We unfortunately lose the flip, but we still get to go first. That's cool. Very good opening hand. We have the Eternatus, and we have Vikavolt Zygarde. That means we're probably facing Lost Box. We can Trekking Shoes, get Trekking Shoe. Scoop Up Net is a good card. Mysterious Tail. Energy Switch is an excellent find. It means we can get Water. Then we can Ultra Ball and discard it and get our Vikavolt. And then have Melony be alive play next turn. We have plenty of Regielekis in deck, so we will do that. Eternatus, get down both our Regielekis, and we have the item lock next turn. So item lock is very good against Lost Box. They can't use their switches, their Mirage Gates, but that Zygarde is a bit troublesome because we cannot one-shot it, and it can one-shot us. So we will have to be careful of that. So it's definitely Lost Box. Scoop Up Net. Be active and start using his call phase. Wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world if our Mew went down. We have it all in hand already. There's the Radiant Greninja. Conceal cards. They're not off to the strongest start. No VIPs, no chorus. Flower selecting. Lightning Energy. So that means likely they're playing a Raikou package. So Bird Keeper. So that no chorus. So unlikely they get to spit innocently. Alright, we'll go into the Eternatus because we have the Scoop Up Net. Don't want a Regieleki punched, even if it's unlikely that he has it. We have plenty of Scoop Up Nets in hand. A quick ball for our Comfey. Scoop Up Net the Comfey. Flower selects. There's Raikou. Raikou is a pretty decent attacker for them, so I'm happy to see him go. So they have 4 in the Lost Zone now. Do they have a switching card? The Comfey. And attach pass. Okay, so no attack. That's great. The Melony to our Vikavolts. We can quick ball and find. Yeah, we can net the active. Quick ball out the Water Energy to find another Vikavolt. Bench the Vika. Speed to it. We can thin with the Hisuian Heavy. And then we just paralyzing bolt for the knockout. Now they'll have a tough time responding because we are item locking them. So they probably promote Cramorant here and just hit us for 110. No, a Comfey. Okay, so maybe they already use Bird Keeper, which is probably their only non-item switch card. So maybe they'll attach Retreat, but then they're not putting energy on the Zygarde. No, just Flower selecting Pass. So I think we want to gust the Radiant Greninja this turn just because that's their best means of draw. Could gust the Zygarde as well, but I think I like the Radiant Greninja a little more. Take the Radiant Greninja. Back comes Comfey. Another Flower Select. They finally find a chorus, so that's good for them. Getting rid of some items. Pokestop, nothing. And a pass. And that's the win. Let's go. Alright, on to the next game. We win the coin flip this time. We'll be going first, of course. Pretty good hands. We can have the Eternatus, can get down to Water. Sealstone, like I said, we have outs. We're against Arceus Duraludon, which is a bit of a tough matchup, but we do have a strong hand, so hopefully item lock can set them behind a little bit. So we'll definitely quick ball out of Water. I will speed first. I don't know if I think I should thin for the Eternatus first, but that's fine. So then we bench the Vikavolt, Seal Stone to it, and Eternatus for the double Regielekis. So now we're two-shotting this Arceus, which is incredible. So they're no Trinity Charge, that's great for us. The Ultra Ball, that will get them two energies down too. Wow, that'll get them into Duraludon probably. Dragon Duraludon, so they're playing the worst Duraludon, which is good for us because we can two-shot that one. No incense for Arceus and pass. So we're definitely going to be playing Judge. So we'll attach the active in Judge. And Yellow's Paralyzing Bolt. Nothing really to play in this hand. Don't need to use our Seal Stone yet. So just Paralyzing Bolt. And if they don't find a Trinity Nova and pressure us, I think we're in a pretty solid spot. If they did that's the concession. Let's go. On to the next one. Going second once again. Sort of unfortunate. A very horrible hand, so that is unfortunate. Hopefully, we need a good top deck here. So, press done. So, we are against Mew. We do have the Drapion, and we have Raikou, which are both pretty solid attackers in this matchup. Item Lock can also put them behind a little bit. So, let's see, Quick Ball, so they're off to a decent start. Quick Ball to Boss, that's a pretty valuable card for them, so we're happy to see that go. Benching the Mew. And attach to Mew, DTE, and pass. Wow, so no Trekking Shoes. And that is not a good card. Quick Ball is. We Quick Ball to Water. Find a Vikavolt. Not Drapion yet, but Vikavolt. We find Lumineon, which gets us Melony. That's good. So we will Melony. Against Item Lock? No, we can't. So we'll Ultra Ball out both our energies and get the Eternatus and get both Regielekis down. Even though Vikavolt is not necessarily our main attacker in this matchup, Item Lock that two shots Genesect is still pretty strong, and considering how weak our opponent's first turn was, I don't feel my Vikavolt is threatened too much. He didn't have any VIPs or Ultra Balls or anything, so feeling pretty safe. There's a Lost City, a Switch Cart, so I might get punished. Tab. Okay, Judge. So unless I can find some cross switchers, we will not have our Vikavolt going down here. We have a Quick Ball, so we can find Drapion if this Crobat does go. Let's see. Quick Ball, so they can draw some cards with Fusion Strike System now. A Roxanne, get Genesect, so they can draw one at worst. They get the Seal Stone as well, so then they'll Fusion Strike System for 2. And then debating what to do next. They have the knockout guaranteed. They can Seal Stone for Ultra Ball and knock us out, and then also Fusion Strike System for some more cards. So we will try to we will Drapion respond. They don't have a backup Mew, so if they can't find one, we are in a commanding position. So there's a Mew VMAX. They didn't grab Ultra Ball, which I think is a misplay unless their hand is just stacked with good cards. So we'll want the Regieleki, he has Fear Treat. Top deck is Judge. That's a pretty amazing top deck. So we'll net at the Eternatus, Quick Ball it out, grab the Drapion. Bench Drapion, bench Mew, Belt on Vikavolt, and Judge. We found an energy, so we can take the knockout. Attach the Drapion, Trekking Shoe, keep the Energy Search, I think. Or Tree into that and knock out that Mew. 60 to ourselves because we're not threatened at all. And yeah, we have the boss to chase any Mews that go to the bench. Or Drapion can just one-shot this Genesect too. And we have Super Zap Cannon to sort of checkmate our opponent. So, Ultra Ball, that will likely find a Mew. But they're still just very far behind. No Genesect, they really need to find some more cards then. But they got rid of a lot of balls there, so interesting. Interesting decisions here from my opponent. Switch Cart, now they're getting pretty desperate. So there's a Cramomatic. That's a Tails. 2 more. Do they find anything? Do they have anything? Did they quit? Yes, they did. Alright, let's go. We win the flip this time. What are we going first? That's always great. And we mulligan. So, pretty good hand. Mysterious Tail. Can get the Vikavolt. Nothing prized worthwhile. We quick ball out Lumineon, grab a Vikavolt, can speed. So we're against Lugia, so pretty solid matchup. Need to find a quick ball or an ultra ball off of this Mew to be able to Eternatus this turn. We have 2 quick balls in there. So Mysterious Tail, and we do find a quick ball. That's amazing because it also sets up our Melony play. So a quick ball for the Eternatus and get down both of our Regielekis, so we can knock out this Lugia on our next turn, which is amazing. So on to our opponent's turn. They will use Primate Wisdom. Then they are going to attach a capture to the Guru. Maybe find a backup Lugia. Yes, that's what they do. Ultra Ball. Maybe for Lumineon. I have a Lugia V-Star. Archeops. Okay, so they have something else to discard the Archeops. Doesn't mean Urshifu. Lugia Urshifu. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, this is not great for us. Ultra Ball. So they're getting their Archeops down, which is not good. They get a Lugia V-Star, so we like to be able to judge this hand away. But we have Shoe, so it's still possible. Use a Shoe. We got rid of the Lumineon last turn, so we can't fish out Judge easily. So that could maybe been a misplay. We'll attach to the Raikou. Quick Ball. Out the Hisuian. Or Mew, they both are not useful cards. Regieleki V, but there's no VMAX index, so I think we want to get the Ditto instead. Drop the Ditto. And then Paralyzing Bolt for the knockout. So this Vikavolt's going to go down. Find the Regieleki VMAX. Okay. This is going to go down at minimum to a Furious 100 blows. 100 Furious Blows, whatever it's called. So we know he has the V-Star in hand. We can respond with a Raikou, which is pretty good. Oh, we need Boss to be able to gust the Lugia. Then taking our last 2 prizes is going to be sort of difficult. So they will Rapid Flow. Probably put 120 on the Ditto, I would assume. Select more energies. Probably to the Lugia. Nope, to the Archeops. And any supporters. Primate Wisdom. And just a Rapid Flow. So taking our Vikavolt and probably putting 120 on the Ditto if I were to guess. Nope, a VMAX. I feel like you gotta do Ditto so you could take a 4 prize play next turn because your Drapion's not threatened. Okay. Excellent. We top deck Boss. We can take the Lugia out. We can Quick Ball out. Heavy Ball will get the Regieleki V. We're gonna have to take 1 shot in Urshifu to win this game in all likelihood. So we'll attach Water, gust the Lugia, and take the knockout. Oh yeah, Fleet-footed first, of course. There's the knockout. So our opponent's gonna wrap it. Like if they put the 120 on the Lugia, or on the Ditto, then we would just lose here, but they did not. So Minion, that's something we could gust potentially. But we can't Melony and Boss in the same turn, so sort of tragic. If they don't bench anything else, it's impossible for us to win. So looks like we're probably taking an L here. Ultra Ball. Grab an Urshifu. That is a very big misplay. Because now we can potentially win this game. By doing that, there's no it's not even necessary, because by setting that up, you only set that up if this Urshifu can go down, and it can't. Like, and if it does go down, the game's over anyway, so there's no reason you ever need a backup one. So we can Ultra Ball here and find the Regieleki VMAX, but our Choice Belt is prized, so we're going to come up short here, despite our best efforts. We can Crobat for 4. Dang, we can do 310 damage, but we'll be just short, because that Choice Belt isn't our last 2 prizes. So yeah, darn. Can't quite punish the misplay, but darn. Pretty close game. Blew your Urshifu, that's a new one, but just short. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. On to the next one here in just a moment. Yeah, Rapid Flow, that is a good game. 5 prizes for them. Alright, on to our last battle. Our opponent's choosing who's first. They will go first. Psychic Metal deck box, so I wonder if this is Mew. And it is. So our hand's pretty poor. They put a belt on the active. Get on a path, that's rough, but no Genesects or VIPs. That's a solid top deck. We can drop the Mew, Mysterious Tail, we'll get Trekking Shoes. We will Trek, discard Water, okay. Another Shoe. I should have kept the Court there, I think. That's a misplay. Yeah, no, I can't bump this path at all. Alright, well, we do have the Max Thunder and Lightning play for next turn. Yeah, not worth using Switching Bolt. So we'll just bench and pass. Our opponent had a very weak first turn, so despite our first turn being pretty suboptimal, we still are in this game. But if this Regieleki goes down, we are in a pretty tough position. The Ultra Ball. We'll need to find an answer to this path. So, ouch. There's a vacuum, so they probably have another answer in hand then. Get the Genesect, Seal Stone, and Seal Stone, okay. Let's get them. So they decided to get rid of the vacuum, but that last card must be valuable, that they didn't want to vacuum and lost on it. So they do that, and they grabbed a Judge, okay. They still have to contend with this path. Dang, our hands are rough. So, but they have nothing. Top deck the speed, so speed. Finding Regieleki VMAX, that's excellent. We can quick ball at the heavy ball. Find probably Vikavolt is best, or Raikou. Crobat could be good too, but we have no way to bump the stadium, so I think Vikavolt is probably best here. Escape Rope is an amazing card to find, because now we can take that Genesect out, and that is insane for us, so take that knockout. Opponent obviously does not have a very strong hand, and we take out their draw support, so this might, let's see, they have a Mew V, it must have been their top deck, so and that's a consent. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been Vikavolt Radiant Eternatus. Once again, the PTCGO list is in the description below if you want to copy and paste it in. And I'll link the playlist below as well for all my Crown Zenith decks so far. If you made this far in the video, you're an absolute legend. Please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. I'm really happy with this deck. It's pretty consistent and pretty fun, but also pretty powerful. I don't know if it's stronger than Vikavolt Aerodactyl, but it's definitely up there. It's a pretty good deck. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and this has been All Out Blitzel, and I'll catch you next time.